Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today is see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Alabama's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and
what a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. The sure hands, it's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, to put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The run to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And they exploited that soft spot and they get it down to the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They want to throw it. Buying some time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's cheap. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Caught over the middle. It's Pettis. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Here's the give off the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The give out of the gun. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 and pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. He'll do it himself. Quarterback's got the first. Still running at the 40. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Alabama! Once he got some room, it was over.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Navy offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, they're...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out.
Unleashes one deep. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Snap it to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Fires to the big fella. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Gets it out fast. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on second down from the 13. Back to pass. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football, be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the ground. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He takes it at the 45, and the returner is stopped. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? Motion from the wideout. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Navy will go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Breaks the tackle. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Using the quick game. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. To the ground with the back. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's cheap. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Offense in a bunch formation. Makes the quick grab. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. On first down from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pettis. They'll immediately call timeout. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. That's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quick completion on the out. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. to the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3-spot on the board before halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Off the play fake on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the tailback. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with third and 4. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick spin on the ride. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Now he's looking to throw it. Rushes on him. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On target to the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Navy! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ballgame and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll go with a direct snap. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Brown has it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They try to pop a run on the draw. Makes it past the marker. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Jet sweep trying to turn the corner. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Oh, what a cut! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown time! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Navy offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Navy will have to punt it away. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Now this offense is back on the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. This time he's got his man. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. Spins away.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march the ball 51 yards for the score and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. They'll try the right side. He breaks a tackle. Sweet cut there. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Grabbed in the backfield. It's cheap. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Running through contact. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires and picked off.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Alabama needs just a few inches here on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll move the tight end. Tries to get it on the ground. Hard running there. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Cheek. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.